Hello, hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hello. I was just saying that I picked up an apron and it was wet. Good morning, good evening, hello. We're gonna red or do you want to go black? Or the famous invisible apron? You know, I'm gonna feel another one. I don't know the prediction. But I'm going to go, the yellow one I'm going to pick up today. I've got to go to the kitchen. I'm going to go blue. 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 Hello everyone. Welcome in. We are making, so I didn't plan the menu. And last night Exceed and I were watching some YouTube videos. And we were watching someone make Indian food. And it was like Bon Appetit or something like that. And we're like, oh, curry's so good. And I was like, I'm going to make curry tomorrow. I'm going to make Indian breakfast. So good, so good. So the cameras, turned all the lights off and stuff. The camera is really bright today. Does the lighting look different than usual? Do I look brighter? Does it look different? What do you think? Do I look really bright? What's going on with this? Shut that. Move bread out the way. It does a bit, looks really bright. So we had some issues with our capture card, or let's just say Molly was fiddling with Exceed says, as calls it, F with my shit. You know when you got like stuff how you like it and then someone comes and F's with your shit? We say it to each other. I pulled a cable out and then that pulled our Rodecaster Pro out and moved things, and cables got moved and capture card or issue with our camera. I'd screwed it up this morning. So I think we fixed it. But let me know if I'm too bright. We can play with some settings. We can maybe turn these lights down. What do you think? Welcome in. Happy Monday. I got my tea and I got my water and I got my coffee. Today we are going to try a new curry I've never made before. It's a Carillion chicken curry. Seems a bit it's a bit overwhelming to look at. There's a lot of ingredients, but we're just going to break it down. A lot of replication of ingredients, so we're going to make it today, probably in the pressure cooker. Oh, we'll see. Because this is the issue with only having one pressure cooker, first world problems, is that you make the curry and then you got to make the rice. So do you make the curry in the pressure cooker, or do you put it on the stove while you make the rice, or whatever? Then we're also making dosa. We'll probably make some toppings or pickles to go with it as well. It's going to be yummy. Before we continue, let's go back to last time on show we did on the last stream. Sushi, brownie bite hearts. Friday stream was a little bit higgledy-piggledy, a little bit different because we're doing pizza streams every 2 weeks now, so we reduce our pizza intake. We made beef carpaccio aburi, which is on the website. And then we also turn that into like a sushi roll, which is different. I prefer the aburi. Then we made brownie bites. So showing you another product idea I have for the business of using offcuts of brownies, mixing them, making like a cake pop, like a fudgy cake pop, and then putting them in chocolate. Exceed and I love them. The issue is we're a little bit worried about how they'll travel because my focus, like I know how to bake the brownies, I know how to decorate the brownies, but the issue is tempering the chocolate. I've been having issues, it's very hit and miss at the moment with tempering in the sous vide, and which is the best way to do it because that's the way we can do it at mass. Whereas tempering in a bowl, you're going to do like smaller bits, I feel, and it's more time consuming than the sous vide. So it's a work in progress. 675 bits, 3 subs, resubs, gifted subs. This is September. So for the next few days, if I remember correctly, we've got, if you guys cheer bits, then Twitch will add in 10% extra. So if you cheer a minimum of 300, so if you cheer 300 bits, Twitch will throw in 30 bits. So let's run Twitch Drive around around all different streams. Get cheer in if you can, if you want to. But another great way of supporting the channel monetarily is tipping. I know cheers are a bit more expensive, but it is nice with the little bonus at the moment. But whatever you can, how you can, great way of supporting the channel is also sharing, saving, sharing, commenting on social media posts.
Delicious.
I have been a bit busy over the weekend building the website. Damn, Beware, thank you so much for 300 bits. Twitch, thank you for the 30. Thank you, beautiful. Over the weekend, I've been super productive, but took some time to do some social media posts and prepare them for the next few days. So please check out Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook and comment. There's some questions on the social media posts about like if you're excited, what flavor, introducing all the flavors. I'm very excited. The boxes and everything are on their way to us. So possible that they arrive by the end of the week, depending on like customs and things like that. It's probably going to be about a week and a half. But how bloody cool. So excited. Everything's on its way. In the final stages, the website is looking good, getting there. There's some few issues. It looks good on desktop and now we have to focus on mobile. And that's not my, there's a lot more tweaking of things on mobile, like to make the mobile version look good, because you're basically cramming all the information that's this big into it in an easily to read, minimal scrolly format that's like this big. So we're getting there. If you are interested in having a look, having a proofread, checking some things out for me, please let me know. We'll be doing brownie streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays, at times TBA, but been so productive. Exceed and I given him lists of things to do, and we've made big changes, and it's all coming together. Who knew a former nurse could build a bloody website and never done anything like, it's even different from building our current website. Like it's having to relearn like a whole new system and tweak and change. Can't wait to order some brownies. I'm so excited. So I baked a brownie last week and for a giveaway for an event. And so that went off with a hitch. My mum is running some events in Sydney and now this weekend is in Melbourne. So if anyone knows anyone going through separation, divorce, there's an event on. that 3-day event that my mum's running. But I'm doing a door prize, so I've got to bake the brownie tomorrow and then send that over. Tuesday, Wednesday, and then get that over there. So that's pretty exciting. I'm going to go and bake it. It's going to be the first brownie that we bake in the kitchen because everything else, it's just the ingredients have been here, so it's just easier to do them here. But then, we're getting ready. All right, let me stop waffling. Let's go into a deep dive into Discord, show what the community has been cooking and eating. I want to see what you've been eating. Tell me, if you haven't posted photos, tell me what you did on the weekend. Yalith ate sushi, took her lovely, beautiful little son, Ben, who's 4, out to his first sushi train, I think. So she was telling us, I think this one is called a dragon roll? Or no, it was something like a magic roll or something like that. Passion roll, there we go. Passion roll and a tiger roll. Oh, that looks good. Yum. I think, we like to celebrate different different occasions. And I think when we launch the brownie business, or like everything's here and that like maybe the night before or the few days before, we're going to, I asked Exceed, he's like, what do you want to do to celebrate? And I was like, I want to go to a sushi train. I want to go to one of the sushi places with the conveyor belt. They're so good. So good. And Potsdam. I've only been, a handful of times, but I really enjoy them because you get so much choice. But then you can also, they have a tablet. Some of them have a tablet and you can order fresh stuff off as well. I like them a lot. There's no good one around us. So we always usually like go more into the city. Has anyone ever had this? Yalith was explaining to me almond rocker, saying that she loves it. It comes out at Christmas time. I'm not really sure exactly what it is. Is it toffee with almonds? We love those until they break your teeth. It's toffee with almonds and covered in chocolate because it's really hard to see with the photo. Hey Google, what is almond rocker? Super.
According to Wikipedia, Almond Roca is a brand of chocolate-covered, hard toffee with a coating of ground almonds. It is similar to chocolate-covered English toffee. The candy is manufactured by the Brown and Haley Company of Tacoma, Washington, founded in 1912 by Harry Brown and J.C. Haley.
Wow, 1912. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's amazing. We're going to find some of these. I'd like to try it. Almond rocker. But it's come all the way from Washington, I doubt it. They are good, but more of a sucking experience. What did Kat say the other day? TWSS? Because I never heard that abbreviation before. Kat and Kerry were telling me that's the abbreviation for that's what she said. God, I feel like a boomer. That was just like a total boomer moment. I think it's kind of like, have you ever had Werther's? Werther's, they're from the UK, right? And you have to suck on them. Like you can't bite into them because they'll break your teeth. Yeah. Nito, from the last week, leftover prawn salad, mushroom, pesto pasta, and flaked almonds. This is a HelloFresh meal, I assure of it. Yum. That was really good. Made some bread. She's in her bread baking era. El cocino? I don't know what that says. And then penne puttanesca. Puttanesca always reminds me of lemony snicket. Look at that. And a glass of rosé. There needs to be an acronym site that every internet boomer is required to read so they don't look silly. Are you saying I look silly? But there's so many to remember. I always get confused with if I remember correctly, There's one other that today I learnt, in case you missed it, IWTYO. Yeah, if you know, you know. But I would totally use Owen. What is IWTYO? If I was today years old. Yes. I was today years old. I know that. That's not a common thing. No one really says IWTYO. That's if you learn something, that you learn something today, that's like old. It's IIRC and if I remember correctly, or if I something. I don't know, there's someone other else. Yeah, today I learned. I would agree. TIL is better, more commonly used. Can we just look and gawk at Kate's hollandaise? She made this. It wasn't from a restaurant. You can make this yourself if using my First Things First cookbook. Baked beans from All In Together though. You should do that, both cookbooks. This one is First Things First hollandaise. Sensational. And then hash browns. Yum. So much so, I was so in love with this. Mainly the hash browns, but because we do eat hollandaise quite often, but I went and bought hash browns in my online order. And then I chopped them up and put them on pizza. I don't know if I took photos. This is what we're doing this week on Wednesday. We're going to Cuba. So I'm discussing options for Cuban food. I think we need to think about this correctly. Maybe we need to, someone alert Nido to come in. We need to talk about this. We need to look at different regions each time because this is Cuban, and then 2 weeks ago we started in Venezuela. So Venezuelan cuisine is very similar to Cuban food. So their national dish, which is veja roja or something, roja veja, or it's like basically a stew that is like a replication of the Venezuelan stew we made 2 weeks ago. So we've made some changes. We're going to make empanadas. We've got, we're going to try and make these bonillos, which are like donuts. And then this one's a good idea, but Roselli, we don't have mango and papaya, are not in season, unfortunately. There's different versions of sweet potato pudding. This is more like a cake, whereas there is this version as well. So we're going to play around. Sassy Spoon has some ideas as well. So we're going to probably make this chicken empanadas, pinchos de pollo, which is like chicken skewers with some rice. And then pastéis de goiabada, that's how you pronounce it in Portuguese, goiaba, I think it's in Spanish, which is like a cheese and guava paste dessert. So then, yeah, we're gonna kind of make a few things. It's very easy with all around the world streams, which is like different cuisines, to go overboard. And if you know what we did on Belgium on Wednesday, we went overboard. There was too many things, and there was too much. We went a little bit too far with wanting to make everything. So thank you for the suggestions. Keep them coming. If there's anything else, I might be able to find some ingredients around. I need to go and find yuca and guava paste. Guava paste, I know where it is, but yuca and maybe, so yuca cassava. Roselli, or has anyone ever had yuca fries? Cassava fries? I used to eat them when I was in Brazil, but we watched a video, Epicurious video, I think, on the weekend, and Exceed and I were watching about yuca fries, and they're a lot more fibrous than potato, and arguably some people say a little bit healthier, but they're very good. They're very crunchy. Pizza, Santa, welcome in. Then Chef J, take Riesling and Gouda Veloute with Lumancini. Is that how you pronounce it? Panko crusted goujons, which is the fancy way of saying chicken strips, chicken tendies, and broccoli, aka chicken tendies, broccoli, mac and cheese. Yeah. Looks good. Oh, I like that pasta. Cute. Hey, welcome, Grumpy. Speaking of Grumpy, apparently I'm carb loading this weekend. Muffins and custard tarts from the Little Italian Cafe in Bellina, then sourdough from the Artisan Baker. You go, girl. I have a bit of a kitchen SOS. Okay, go. Tried to make the all-in together pumpkin soup with canned pumpkin and can't remember how I did it before, and it's way too thin and a little weak flavor-wise. Okay, so with the canned pumpkin, what you needed to have done is poured it onto a tray and baked it to not only like caramelize the pumpkin, but dehydrate some of the liquid. So what you want to do is put it on. So the issue with the slow cooker is it won't get up to a high enough temperature to steam as much. So you can make the lid off, take the lid off completely. You want to evaporate as much moisture off because that will then reduce the liquid and make it more intense flavor. Don't worry, I've done this before. I made broccoli soup the other day and I was like, oh, I'll leave a little bit of moisture in liquid in there with the broccoli, forgetting that broccoli is like 90% water, blended it, and it was just like thin liquid. So you just pop it onto high in the slow cooker or transfer it to a pot and just take the lid off, let it boil. The issue with it is that as thick as it gets, it'll start to like bubble like molten and like these big, have you ever made soup where it's like thick and it plops up and it burns yourself? So you've got to kind of like put a splash guard because it kind of like erupts out of the pot. So yeah, that's my best suggestion is to evaporate as much liquid as you can off. And then flavor wise, you want to prop up, add more spice, salt, but you don't want to go too hard with the salt or spices until you're kind of thinking that you're either really hungry or you've evaporated enough moisture off. Because if you put seasoning in it now and then evaporate, it's just going to reduce and you're going to either have too salty, too spicy, too much flavor. So try and evaporate as much moisture off as if you've got time. Yeah. Then it's meal prep, not dinner. Fantastic. That makes me so happy. Yeah. So this isn't in the recipe, but you can definitely make pumpkin soup with canned pumpkin. The issue is that it's got a bit more water content into it. So kind of like it hasn't been roasted. So I recommend putting it on a tray, thinning it out, and then popping that into the oven. And it also creates like a roasted flavor that you would get if you had like fresh pumpkin and roasted that. Does that make sense? It adds like boosting, your umami and your caramelization as well. So it adds like more depth to the soup. Great question. Let me know if you need more assistance. So this is Grumpy. It looks like there's apple pies up here. Or are they almond pies? Almond and pear, it looks like. Yum. Lemon cakes. This looks good. Okay, these, I ate these when I was in France. These fruit tart things. They look pretty. Don't get me wrong. These look so beautiful. But they are the motherfucking awkwardest food to eat. Because you kind of got to eat the fruit off and then eat the tart after. Or I don't like them because each topping is a different, you got to work your way around and like it's very awkward. Fruit tart, like custard fruit tarts are very strange. And if you bite into it, the fruit goes all over your face, then it drops on the floor. Just being cranky. What are these? Are they muffs? Oh, is it lemon curd and that one's Biscoff? I haven't made muffins in so long. Or cookies. We're just being brownie. We're gonna make some more desserts. Yum. Oh, look at that. Hazelnut, Nutella. I like your bracelet. Look how good. Yum. Did the kids like it? Because you were with your mum, hey? Staying with your mum? Looks good. Bread looks good. And then this was my late lunch. This was at nearly 2:30. Saturday, the grocery order, I got to go and get it, and no delivery this time. And then ham, cheese, tomato, lettuce, whole grain mayo, and whole grain mustard and mayo, salt, pepper. Really good. I ate 2. I was really full. One's like not enough, but 2's too much. We made some quick pizzas. They were not very good. I didn't make proper pizza dough. I kind of just made a makeshift dough. It wasn't anything to write home about. But we did make some little mini pizzas. This was inspired by Kate hash brown pizza. So it had, the base was garlic, butter, I think garlic, butter, hash browns and cheese. And salt and a little bit of MSG. It was good. It was actually quite nice. Like a cheesy garlic bread, but with hash browns, potato. Kaz, September pizza of the month, birria taco. So I've screenshotted this. We're going to recreate this on stream on Friday. Okay. Birria taco into pizza. Quesadilla calzone. Oh, I didn't see this. Interesting. Is this really pizza then? We could try this calzone. Just got barbecue out for the first of the season this weekend. Got the barbecue out for the first of the season. Just a simple boneless rotisserie. Yum. Sounds good. So, birria beef, mozzarella, cheddar, pickled onions, cilantro, coriander, and chili lime crema. Hey Google, add limes and coriander to my shopping list. Yeah.
Sure. I added
Thanks,
those 2
Kaz.
things to the list called shopping.
Sam Shinramune, black with turkey spam pork bowls, smoky cheese slice. Wow. This is loaded. Turkey spam. Interesting. I wonder if it was good. Would you eat this? So spicy Shinramune, I don't know how to pronounce it, Shinramune, black ramen with turkey spam and pork meatballs and smoky cheese slice. Smoky cheeses? Hey, Kit Kat. Okay, back. Nice. And then, is this not soup? Sweet pumpkin porridge. Oh. Korean sweet pumpkin porridge. So it's like sweet soup with, interesting. I think we've made something like this when we did Korean food a few years ago. Sweet pumpkin porridge. I can't scroll in, I don't know what else it says. But yeah, I would say it's like sweet soup. Nice. And then Kate got this at her Costco, spreadable hazelnut cream. So this is the same company that make the pistachio one that I buy for the brownies. And the hazelnut one is in stock now. I don't know if it's in stock at our Costco. And if I go, then I'll buy more pistachio, which I don't really. I think I've got 9 jars of pistachio ready to go. But I'm worried that we'll need more. But this one looks good. I want to try it. That brand tends to be good. Haven't had the particular product. Yeah. Oh, Bibigo. Oh, you're talking about this one. Bibigo. Okay. Okay. The problem is at Costco, like I don't want that many of it. I'd like to try one. That's why it's really good. Does your Costco, guys, does Costco do tasters? I like the tasters. Hobak Juk, true. Associate, Shay said probably based on the thickness, doesn't look liquidy enough to be a soup. Kate says this is what it is. So it's Hobak Juk with rice, sweetened rice balls, I think. Like gelatinous rice balls, glutinous rice flour. Yeah, so I think we've made something similar, if I remember correctly. Yeah, but only for promotional items. Okay. I think the company pays for Costco to then do samples. Costco pizza a must, cheese and pepperoni. Ooh! Look at that. We think Costco does the best, like, takeaway style pizza. It's not gourmet, like, compared to, like, Domino's, like, takeaway pizza, Costco is the best. It's different to, like, the, what do you call, like, homemade style wood-fired pizza. Costco's bola. It. That's it. Grumpy agrees. Cajun shrimp and andouille sausage fettuccine from Kivrin. Ooh, look at the little... I thought that was a hand, like a spoon that has a little hand, but no, it was just nice. That looks good. I would eat that. And then strawberry blueberry crisp. AK in Australia, we would call this a crumble. But that looks good. Never had... I would more like to try the blueberry. I'm not a big fan of cooked strawberries. But it does look pretty. You know what I'd like to try? Cherry. Like a cherry crisp. I think it's better than pizza chains, yeah. It's cheesy, greasy, yummy. Costco pizza. And then, oh, this is this pasta. Nice. Are we happy with it? Looks good. Nido made bread. More bread. Looks good. Very proud of you. Yeah. It's making me want to make bread. Love me some cherry crisp. My mum always made it growing up. But I bet your mum used fresh cherries, right? I would use frozen because they're very expensive. Cherries are expensive. Like, the only time cherries they're still expensive at Christmas, but they're more affordable at Christmas. They're like, I think down to like $14 a kilo. That's $28 a pound, cherries. And then you don't have to pit them. No, not at all. Canned. No way. I love that. The assumption that I did is because like berries and cherries seem to be like as cheap as dirt in the US. How much was it a kilo? $14 around, I think Australian, $14 a kilo. Oh, it's the other way, $7 a pound. $7 a pound. Yeah, you're right. I doubled it, yeah. And you were like, $28 a pound, damn. Yeah, sorry. $7 a pound. Yeah, about that. 5 on a good week. Hold on. You're saying you get cherries for $5 a pound? Yeah, I was like, Australians must be rich. Our cost of living, yeah, like our wages are higher, but that's why a lot of people don't buy cherries. We only buy them like peak Christmas time, or what we do in our house is we make our grandma buy them. Our grandma always brings the cherries. She's retired. She's got money. She can afford the cherries. Christmas is at her house this year. Yeah, they're grown locally. Oh, nice. That would be amazing. Yeah, cherries are like... Grumpy, how much do you pay for cherries at Christmas? How much do you think they are? $60 a pound at Target right now. Wow, okay. But your 6 is like $8 or $9 a pound. So that's like, I don't know, like $10 to $15 a kilo. Yeah. That's like that's at the cheap time. I know if you go in like this time, it's about like $28 a kilo. If they're like not in season, they're like $25 a kilo. She's retired. She's got money. Does not compute in the US. My parents are just on Social Security and a pension. Yeah, I know. My grandparents used to have a construction business, so they don't. My grandma's very frugal, so they're very fortunate. Still middle class, upper middle, yeah. And they like to tell me that life was. We were having this argument about, they worked really hard and they could retire, and I'm like, yeah. So tell me about that. You bought your first house for $15,000. And my granddad was like, I used to work a whole day for $1 a day. I'm like, yeah, but what could you buy for that $1, Pop? So, yeah, the things, they were different when, in the 40s and 50s. Hopefully this Christmas it'll cost me a 10-metre walk and a stretch of an arm towards the sky. Like that sounds good. Or did I miss mine? Phone almost dead and I forgot today was stream day. No, we're not there yet. I remember when I was little, that loaf of bread was less than $1. Yeah. So different situation to them, my parents, and then different situation to us kids. My granddad was a beekeeper, and yeah, we were trying to explain to them about, buying houses and things like that. Just a different generation. That's another conversation. Dal from HelloFresh with yogurt, tamarind chutney, and garlic flatbread. Oh, I thought we should try a dal today. We'll do a curry, a dal, rice, and naan. Does that sound good? Maybe and some dosa, of course. I don't have any potato to make dosa masala, but we will live. Beware, went to a nearby town farmer's market on Saturday with my mum. Last one for them was for the season. I got 3 different goat's cheeses. Oh my God, beware eating cheese. Of course, loves it. I got 3 different goat's cheeses and my mum got some tomatoes, not pictured. But the best part of the trip was going back to the cafe we went for my birthday. Got a pumpkin spice Danish. Pictured here. Me, eat cheese? Never. That looks good. That looks like it's as big as like a bowl, a plate. Amazing. Yum. That makes me so hungry. And then a dash of bacon jam. Oh, you bought this jam? Did you put it on the pastry? The pastries are huge. And then, these are your cheeses. Oh, I like different varieties. So okay, Chevet, I don't know how to pronounce it. Chevet, herbs de Provence, roasted garlic, yum. And then a firmer goat's cheese, like a block, like a feta. This looks good. Can I ask, how much the cheeses cost? Yeah. What's the brand called? Ryzen Greek. I like that. Ryzen Greek Creamery. 3 for $50. That's a bargain. Woo. And which I created last night. Oh, and Tamina, where was your post then? I didn't see them. Croissant bread. Oh, yes. This looks delicious. Oh, yum. I can imagine that bread would be good. And Tamina. Oh, I skipped past yours. What happened? What just happened? I don't know how I did that. And Tamina, this is yours. Okay, so charcuterie board for a party, no meats because we're having a barbecue, so just fruit and cheese. Oh, dark chocolate, apples, the berries. And Tamina lives just near like a berry farm. You have berries as well, right? Blackberries, raspberries, strawberries, grapes, yum. And then, are they crackers? for crudités, which is chopped up raw veggies. And then we've got some pickled veggies, I think, some dips. Looks good, nuts, very nice. I love it. And then there was a barbecue after. That was delicious. Thank you everyone for sharing. Okay, we're gonna go here and press that. Yes. Okay. So welcome in. Today we are gonna be making some curry. So I think we'll get that into the pressure cooker first. And we'll go from there. How many people like Indian food? We were discussing last night, like top 3 cuisines from myself and Exceed. And I would say for me, Indian, there's so much variety. So Indian, Mexican, and Japanese, probably my 3 top cuisines. Like, I like Italian food, I like pizza, but I don't really like pasta. So like, I'm not really sure if I do like desserts and things like that, but Indian food, so good. So much variety, meaty dishes, huge amount of like vegetarian foods, so much flavor. I don't really like Indian desserts as much, but Indian savory food, top tier. Love Indian food. Indian food, love it. Don't eat it super often at home because Annie isn't super keen on it. Okay. I adore Indian food. Grew up with my best friend who lived next door. I would love to have I grew up in the country and like areas. My friends were, it wasn't until, I had a lot of like boring white friends. No, they were like Italians or English friends. My brother, I remember my brother dated a girl who was from, not Madagascar, what's the country? But she used to cook so many amazing foods that was like Indian inspired. Not, it's just off Africa, not Madagascar, but there's another one starts with M. Maldives. Is that off Africa? Maldives. She was from the Maldives and she made the most amazing food. Maldives? No, Mauritius. Mauritius. Starts with M. Yeah. And she made amazing food. My brother had a family friend who was Filipino and we had amazing food, but I never had, other than our neighbours, you could always smell a beautiful Indian food, but we never shared. I'd love to have more like closer people, closer friends that have more diverse cultural, we'd have, make like a community group where we cook and eat together. I adore Indian food, grew up with a best friend, and I ate at their house every chance I could. Amazing. Anything Asian and I'm good. Japanese, Indian, Thai, yes. Malaysian food, Indonesian food, yum, 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 yum. I'm a big fan. I think if you go to region, I would like savory food, I would say Asian food. So like we're talking about Indian, Thai, Japanese, Malaysian food, favorite. Desserts, I would probably say European desserts, like pastries and tiramisu, like if you had to choose a continent, like a region. Yeah, amazing. I'd love to know more about you guys, of course. Nepalese is very delicious. Nepalese momos. I'm tossing up where we would go travel to next, and we definitely want to go to Tokyo. But I would love to go back to Nepal if we have the opportunity to obviously trek, but the food and it's just much more laid back if you go to outside. Even in Tamil's pretty cool, where in town there's a lot of variety of food, but Nepalese food is so delicious. If you ever get the opportunity, have a restaurant, like a Nepalese restaurant nearby, please go and try Nepalese food. Dal bhat is their national dish, and it is basically like a symphony, like going to an orchestra, and you have like an orchestra or symphony on a plate. You have in the middle you have some rice, and then you have some curry and maybe some chickpeas or like some dal, and then around you have all different condiments and pickles, and it's like 15 dishes in one dish. It is sensational. But today we're gonna, very similar, Nepalese food is a bit similar to Indian food, kind of a similar region, shared kind of things. We're gonna make a curry today from the Karula area, I think that's what it's called. It's a Carulian curry. I've never been to India, but Exceed has, and he enjoyed it. I don't know what took him there. It was hiking or... haven't had Nepalese, but there was Tibetan restaurant. Ooh, that would be good. Serve momos, love them a lot. Yeah. So we're gonna do this Karula chicken curry. It's called Nadan Kodsi. So this is a recipe I put in Discord this morning. And then we're gonna serve that with some spiced rice, some naan bread you can find on the website. So we're gonna get started with this. We're going to make, it's gonna use a lot of ingredients, but we're gonna do it in the pressure cooker because it's so easy. We're gonna do chicken thighs because they're my fave for a chicken curry. What type of Indian food have you eaten? What kind of dishes do you like? Is it the curry? Is it the naan? Is it the desserts? Do you like vegetarian food? Like the saag, is it saag paneer? What is your go-to, guys? Samosas are like crack. I would like to make, samosas to me are hit or miss. I've never made a proper samosa myself, but like a curry puff, like a Malaysian curry puff, which is kind of a wrap, a riff off a samosa with the flaky pastry, I like better. White people's Indian, butter chicken, naan, dal. Yeah. So good. Biryani, yes. I love how they do their vegetables. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah. Kind of get into the Indian fusion, like a veg Manchurian. Explain that to me. Lamb samosa, that sounds good. Let's make a lamb samosa or a samosa in general one day. If someone wants to redeem it, so it reminds me. Okay, so we're gonna need black pepper, cumin seeds, coriander seeds, fennel seeds, cinnamon, star anise, cloves, cardamom pods. Then we're gonna need, we're gonna make a Karula masala, which is a spice blend. We're gonna need fenugreek, Kashmiri chili, turmeric. This is what I'm saying. It's a little bit overwhelming of how many spices you need, but I'm very lucky that I have a pretty stocked spice drawer that we can make this. Then we need Kashmiri menthi, which are fenugreek leaves. I think I have fenugreek powder. Turmeric, salt, then coconut oil, ginger paste, green chilies. I would have to use red. We're gonna make this curry, like this gravy as well, which we need to make tamarind paste, chicken thighs, and coconut milk. Then curry leaves, which I've got in the freezer, mustard seeds, coconut oil, and shallots. Some of them I have ground, some of them I have whole. So we're gonna see how we go. But this is what we're hopefully gonna look like. Look at that. Look at that. Yum. Doesn't that look good? Recipe in the Discord. Okay. I tried lamb cooked in spinach 2 weeks ago and it was delicious, so tender. Ooh, okay. All right, so he wants me to make this. What's this recipe? The recipe is called a Indian hotel style. So they're using this spice or like mixture that you make first, which is like a gravy, which is meant to be what makes this recipe different. Hotel style curry gravy first. Okay, so we'll make that. Okay, so we need oil, onions, tomatoes, cardamom pods. Cardamom pods. So let's see how we do this. So you'll need chopped onions for this. Do yourself a favour and use a food processor, blah, blah, blah. Heat the oil, medium heat. Once the oil starts to shimmer, add the cardamom, black peppercorns. Okay. Now, we'll grab a bowl. So it says 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some peppercorns. I don't have a whole peppercorns here. Black peppercorns by 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Whatever. Okay. Anyone been, I think I've asked this before, have anyone been to India? I know Nido used to live there. Cardamom pods, clove, 3 cloves. Lamb sag is my partner's go-to curry order. Interesting. What are we doing today? Callie, welcome in. We're making a Carillion curry. So we're making a new style curry. It's going to be yum, but a little bit different. Okay, cardamom pods, clove, peppercorns, bay leaf. It says Indian bay leaf. I don't have that, so I'm not going to just use our own. Can you ship me some? I don't know if it will arrive in the same way that I send it, but if you pay shipping, I will. Okay, cinnamon stick. Cinnamon stick. There we go. Then ginger paste, which I've got fresh ginger, turmeric, Kashmiri chili, which is back here. There are curry leaves as well. Kashmiri chili, what else did I say? Cumin powder, coriander powder. Okay, green chilies, coriander. It's chili, Willie. Oh my goodness. Okay, coriander. Then we're going to do red chili. I don't have any green chilies. I don't really buy green chilies, honestly. And then ginger. I bought some new ginger and I'm trialling keeping it in a Ziploc bag so it doesn't lose its moisture and like dry out like last time. Okay. That. Oh, it's very cold in here. Like over the weekend it was nice and warm. I feel chilly. The sun's kind of making its way around the house. Okay. So we need chopped onions. So 1 cup of neutral oil, 3 pounds. Oh God. Okay. I should have reduced the size of this recipe. It serves 8 cups. We don't need that much, do we? How much does it need? 1 cup. Oh, so we're going to do 1/8. God damn. Okay. So we're going to just do 1 onion. 1 onion. These are little baby onions. Okay. I'm in 2 minds about visiting because I'm not exactly the trekking type, but did a term paper in India in the 4th grade and I've been fascinated by the country ever since. India or Nepal? Or either. You don't really have to trek too much. There's heaps of places that you can go Like say for instance, like Nepal, we trekked and the trek wasn't too difficult. But there's places that you can go where you just take a train, instead of trekking there, you can take buses to, and it's beautiful, and there's hotels and you can stay and do like day walks if you want, really easy day walks, and very, very beautiful. But you don't have to actually do the trekking if you don't want to. Hold on. Molly scissor hand. Okay. Just a little bit wet. I think I'm gonna contact the knife sharpener guy because I think the last time we got them sharpened was before Christmas. I think it was like 2 weeks before, or a week before Christmas. It's now September. I think we're due for a knife sharpening. Okay. So, that needs a pot. Hey, Chess. I think I have a grass seed in my tights. A prickle. My favourite dish is Navar. How do you pronounce that? Korma. 9 joules of veggies, 9 vegetables, dried fruits, nuts, and cooked in a creamy. Oh, that sounds good. I'd like to try that. 9. Can you tell me what the 9 veggies are? That makes me a little bit nervous though. Okay, we're gonna go saute. We're gonna turn this on for 10 minutes. Put some oil in here. Like that. We're gonna heat that up. So, it said use a food processor, but I don't want to. So I'm just going to finely dust. Oh, wrong decision. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh. Samosa chat. Is this a samosa chat? What does chat mean? Oh goodness. Cool. Now you want to pop this in here. Did call for neutral oil. I put a little bit of olive oil in there. I'll put some neutral oil. There we go. Hello. Heard crunchy things in the background. Had to come. Look, welcome in. We're doing curries. We're doing a curry. Wouldn't watering the board reduce the fumes from? I don't know. I've never heard of watering the board before. Itchy V too. I've never heard it because it's attracted to the moisture. Hey, let's try that next time. You have to remind me. Okay, we need some tomatoes. So you will need to chop the onions in food processor. Oh God, so strong. It's So let's chop the tomatoes. Heat the oil, add the, okay. Let me just get some tomatoes. Ooh, golly gosh. So I think I'm going to use some tomato, but then also I've got this tomato sauce. Nah. If your knife is a bit blunt, that won't be helpful. Yep. Burst the cell wall. Yes. Okay. So we're going to finally dice these tomatoes. So if you guys, can you see in there? Sorry, Jess. So finally diced tomato, onion. Cool. And then it says add the oil, medium heat. Once it starts to shimmer, add the cardamom, black peppercorns, cloves, cinnamon, and bay leaf. There we go. Beautiful. Take some time and attention. Cook the onions over medium heat. Stir every minute. You want them brown, nice brown, not tan brown. Think French onion soup. Okay? So to help with that, we're just going to use a pinch of, does anyone remember? Helps caramelize the onions. What are we going to use to cut down on the cooking time? The world's smallest amount, but kind of tiny pinch. Have you been paying attention? What are we going to use? Baking soda! How's bells? Yes. Tiny pinch. Baking soda. So it changes the pH. It's going to make the onions sweat more, cook down, release their moisture, and help them caramelize quicker. Damn, this smells good already. Okay, how's bells? I'll get you. This is not a drive-by. Okay, just going here. Baking soda. I got baking soda. Pause. There we go, Hells Bells, 2 S's, VIP. There we go. Beautiful. All right, now we want, take some time, You are doing it once the onions go to the prep, make sure your tomatoes are chopped. Cut your green chili, okay. Thank you. Thanks for getting involved. I'm chopping tomatoes. The dogs think I'm chopping meat. So they've both just run out of the office. Seed's office. Hi. You're going to be very disappointed when you realise this is not meat. Did you guys see the thing that I posted in Discord last week? About there was a study that dogs benefit from a vegan diet. Very interesting, but it's one of those things. You have to look at the study and who paid for the study. It was paid by like the Vegan Society or something. So you don't know if it's a bit biased. So instead of using a food processor, I'm just... But I don't really know how animals, especially dogs, domesticated dogs still, have their natural, even as domesticated as they are, they're still pack animals that grew up with nature, eating meat and hunting. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think animals can benefit from a complete vegan diet or vegetarian diet? Yeah. Okay. Powdered spice slurry and salt. Okay. So now we're going to add in turmeric, Kashmiri chili. How long did the study even last? It's in Discord. You can have a look at it. I mean, over no food at all, sure, but not over an omnivorous diet. Yeah. So I'm going to pause this so it's not overheating. Then we're going to go in with some turmeric. Some Kashmiri chili. Hey Google, what is Kashmiri chili?
According to Wikipedia, Kashmiri red chilies or Kashmiri lal mirch are characterized by their ability to give a dark red color to food, capable of coloring and adding flavor, while at the same time not allowing the food to become too pungent or spicy.
Cumin
India is
powder.
the largest consumer and producer.
So turmeric we're adding for colour and flavour. Also, the Kashmiri chili is going to add some redness to it as well. Coriander powder. Vitamin. Where's coriander? There we go. Some salt. There we go. Thoughts on old diets are what the digestive system looks like and its properties. Yeah, I would agree with that. It's a good way of looking at it. Dogs aren't obligate carnivores like cats, so they wouldn't be as problematic, but they're still omnivores, so probably just feed them as such. Yeah. Look at this. Beautiful colour. See in there? The lighting isn't too good deep in there. Yum. So I'm going to add a little bit of chicken stock powder. Yep. Okay. So that's... we need to add some chilies, but it's not too spicy. Like there's a little bit of kick in there, but not too much. Now, to make the rest of the curry, we're going to black peppercorns, cumin seeds, coriander seeds, fennel seeds, cinnamon bark, which you've already got. Okay, so we're just gonna, there's a lot of like doubling up into steps and layers. So I think we'll take that out. Yum. Okay. Yeah. Mic died on my end. No? Can you hear me? So what we'll do is we'll keep this whole and then we can blend it later. We'll take the spices out and blend it out so it's smooth, but right now we'll just let it sit. Because while it's still warm, the flavours are still getting to know each other. They're going to meld and release some more flavour from the cinnamon bark and the spices, so it can just sit there for a bit. Okay. How bizarre. Okay. Now, Preheat the small skillet, add the spices to the skillet, toast, shake. Okay, so now we're going to do cumin seeds. Again into here, cumin seeds, black peppercorns. Cumin seeds, cumin seeds, cumin seeds. Cumin. Okay. Cumin seeds, half a teaspoon. There we go. Peppercorns. Whoa. I bumped whatever keyboard combo mutes a tab. M. I didn't know that. Oh, makes sense. Okay, fennel seeds here. We want a little bit of fennel. How many people like aniseed, like fennel or licorice, anise, star anise? I'm gonna go in with 1 star anise. Issue is when I buy star anise, it never comes as a big, it's all, a big piece. It's always broken. Like that. 8 cloves. Only when it's subtle. Yeah, I agree with that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're going to turn this back on. Cardamom pods. Ground cardamom pods here. I want 8 of these. 2, 4, 6, 8. I love aniseed. I make a liqueur called anisette. Great in espresso. In food though is, oh, okay. Interesting. Anisette. I would love to come to your house, Hells Bells, and have all the homemade things, like the liqueurs and the, so you've got anisette and then you also make your homemade Baileys as well, right? All the beautiful things. Cinnamon bark, cloves, fennel seeds, coriander seeds, cumin seeds, black pepper. Cool, so it's all there. Coriander seeds. I'm going to go with, what does it say? 2 tablespoons. Quite a bit of coriander. So we're just going to toast this. Shaking, toasting 2 to 3 minutes, let it cool, grind to a fine powder. That could be the issue because I should have, let's just say I should have cleaned the pot out. There's going to be a bit of moisture in there. You make your own Galliano? Dude, what's involved in Galliano? Amaretto as well. Anise, I can tolerate small amounts, but it's enough to pick up much clearer flavour. Start getting hives. Oh, goodness. It smells so good right now. Okay, that's good. Grab that out. Burn myself. It's hot, guys. Okay, we're gonna blend this to a powder. I didn't add cinnamon stick. Break a little one of them. I'm seeing more and more folks say don't toast spices in a dry pan nowadays. Basically, the argument is that its lovely smell will volatile compounds releasing into the air. Oh, okay. Interesting. So it's not good to breathe that in. All right, you're going to be upset for 2 seconds, but I'm going to unplug this. Sorry for the loud noises. And we're back. Watch him. There we go. Lights back. Oh, I might need to turn them back on. Were the lights on before? Control panel up. It's going to want me to connect to the internet. Now it's fun to smell it, but it's that flavour that's not getting captured in your dish. So toast in some oil ghee. Yeah. So that I usually, I am in the habit of using oil because you shouldn't heat up a pan because of the conductivity and everything. You shouldn't really heat up a dry pan anyway. And there's a lot of recipes that I use that say to use a bit of oil. But that's interesting. I never would have thought about it for that purpose, for the sign. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. So we blended that. If you don't need to transfer it to measure out your spice mix, stem your curry leaves, prep your chicken, measure out the mix. Yep, we've done that. Slice your shallot, have your ginger paste, tamarind and coconut handy. Okay, tamarind I think is in the garage fridge. You won't be able to hear me when I go outside? No, it's not there. It is funny how things you're told to do something, by multiple sources, and then it's like, nope, we don't do this anymore, guys. Nope, you're wrong. And then people continue to do it, and it's like how people were told to wash chicken. We had this discussion the other day about washing chicken, and that was by where's the tamarind gone? I don't know if I have any. Hey Google, add tamarind to my shopping list. I always have tamarind. It's one of those things that you just buy a jar and just keep it.
List called shopping.
But we'll just use lime juice. Okay. You're told to do something, then it's like, nope, we don't do that. We don't do that anymore. And it's like, okay, I'll just keep up with what you're saying. Okay. Ginger paste, tamarind, and coconut milk. You're good to go. Now, shallots and brown them. Okay. A little bit different here. What we're doing is that we do this all in the pressure cooker, okay? Because if you want some really juicy meat, like juicy curry, try the pressure cooker. It cooks it in a fraction of the time, but it also breaks down the connective tissue and you get really delicious meat. Don't wash cast iron with soap for 10 years was gospel. Now people are like, have at it, just don't put it in the dishwasher. Yeah, or I put mine in the dishwasher, but then I just re-season it. If it's really bad, I scrub it. I put it in the dishwasher to kind of like break down everything and then because at the end of the day, it's not going to kill it. You're just going to need to scrub it and then re-season it. I know that's not for everyone, but I only, it's not hard to re-season, but I only use the cast iron for things like steak, meat where you kind of want a really good sear, or like a really good crust. And things like, like dip, like warm dips, using cast iron's really good because it retains its heat really nicely and keeps the dip warm. When you season a pan, do you season the outside? With a cast iron, you do. I do. You do it all over. You want to focus more in the middle, but you, just for that even coating, you do a little bit on the outsides as well. But you want to focus more on the inside. I would like to try stainless steel. I've been using a bit of ceramic recently, and I like that. But I just don't want to repurchase more pots and pans, so I'm just going to use the ones that I've got until I need to rebuy, and then look at probably like a steel, like a carbon steel or stainless steel. And I just got to learn to be patient to preheat pans effectively. And I think I just don't wait long enough. I'm a bit lazy. You didn't hear me say that. You don't hear me admit to that. Okay, so shallot. So this is, instead of a shallot, you can use like a red onion or a brown onion or yellow onion if you want. I'll just name all the onion colours. It just has a bit of a sweeter flavour. If you find that this is wobbling too much, just grab it, cut it in half. Guys, are you guys all disappointed? The Swifties in the stream, someone was saying that she was meant to announce, she's been stringing you all along about announcing a new album or new release or something. Oh God. Oh. I might try that wet trick. Oh. Oh my God. My eyes. Oh, is that why Donald Trump says he hates her? Because she didn't release a new album? Probably. Water next time. It's wet. Hey Google, add tissues to my shopping list. Onions always bother you, I know. The good thing in summer is that we have the aircon on and the fan blows the smell away. Well, that's what I tell myself. But you think, I've been streaming for 7.5 years now. And what the heck? I thought I would get stronger and better at the onion thing. The only way that I found that it effectively takes the smell or the burning away is the onion glasses, but I always forget to put them on, like I haven't got them on now. Hey, this wet paper thing, or the water things, seems to be doing something. Okay. Turn that on. Okay, he wants me to use coconut oil. I'm not all about that. I'm going to use regular, neutral oil. Okay, I don't really like coconut oil. Sorry. Oil or ghee. Add the shallots and cook the shallots until they're brown. Add the mustard seeds and 10 curry leaves. Onion is the enemy of the kitchen for sure. I'll just empty the wet ingredients. Oh, oops, I mixed one. I missed one. Okay. Now's the real test. Itchy. If it sucks up. Hey Google, add knife sharpening to my shopping list.
All right, I added knife sharpening to the list called shopping.
My shopping list also it reminds me of things. Oh God, the tears. Fresh curry leaves are amazing. I did have a fresh curry plant, but I didn't know where to plant it, so I planted it in the garden, in the near the lawn, and then, oh God! Then I kept mowing over it, and it come back about 6 times, and now it's stopped coming back. So I think he's dead. We're gonna need to get another fresh one. Oh! But yes, fresh is best when it comes to curry leaves, for sure. Definitely agree. Oh. This smells incredible. Why did you mow over it when you were there? Because I tried to mow around it. I put it in an area kind of that was, should have put it in a pot. Let's just say that. Should have put it in a pot. But I put it in a grassed area. So I tried to mow around it, and then I go, okay, that's where the curry leaf is. And then I forget after 2 seconds because I'm listening to an audiobook, and bang, mow over it. Oh, my nose. Why am I coming into the pantry, guys? Oh. I didn't actually even need to come in here, but now I'm here. I'll go grab the coconut milk. And I meant to come and put on the fan. Okay, bit of baking soda. You want to look in my pan? Look in my pot. Oh, looks so good. Okay, and into here we're going to add in our curry leaves. So you can get these from your Asian grocer. I add a bit more than 10 because they're not as potent as fresh ones. Okay, and I like a lot of curry leaves. I'm so excited for breakfast, brunch. Oh, that's what I wanted to get, dosa mix. So come with me into the pantry. Okay. It's too smelly out there, too many spices. Sorry. Fufu, don't want fufu. Dosa, I think there's another one. Papadums, we got some papadums. Oh my golly gosh, sorry guys. Oh, peanuts. The Steve will be happy to see that. Okay. Papadums and dosa mix. Okay, so it says add that. Mustard seeds. Okay. I got mustard powder. I don't have mustard seeds, I don't think. So, hey Google, add mustard seeds to my shopping list.
I can only do that once I verify your voice. Try going to assistant
I talk to you every
settings,
day.
then checking your voice match settings.
Hey Google, add mustard seeds to my shopping list.
Got it.
He likes when I
added
talk
mustard seeds to the list called
rough to
shopping.
him. Okay, and then we're going to need feta Greek in a minute. Oh my goodness. Asafoetida, gumbo powder. Where's fenugreek? Cumin, 5 spice, black, that, ground ginger. paprika, fenugreek. Oh my goodness. Hey, Chess? Okay, done that. So, shallots are nice and brown. Make the chicken curry. Okay, garlic chicken paste. All right, we're gonna take all this stuff out and set it aside, it says. Don't burn yourself. A lot of steps. But recipes are really easy to make in a pressure cooker. It's just a little bit more fiddly, and then when you're cooking, so there's a guide in First Thing, All In Together. But so the way that I do it, like with chicken thighs, I cook on high for about 35 minutes. Beef, like chuck beef, about 45 to 50 minutes. So depending on the protein, I have set times that I kind of cook it for. Sometimes if you've got like a lamb leg or shanks or something, you might go to like 55 to 60 minutes. But I start with 35 minutes and 45 minutes, and then I depressurize, and then I might repressurize and cook for a little bit longer. So it's really easy when you get the hang of it with pressure cooking, how to convert regular recipes to a pressure cooker. Okay, so we're going to add the garlic and the ginger paste. So we're going to go again with here, oil, and we're going to go with 3 big cloves of garlic. We'll go 2. If I was a garlic press, where would I be? Okay. Put this in here. Excuse me. Okay. Has anyone, how many of you guys have had dosa? Are you familiar with dosa? We've made it on stream a few times, but have you ever had it? Okay, so turn this on. The problem with this searing function is it's a bit hot. So you can like heat it up, turn it on and off, and then kind of that's how you can use the temperature. It's only sear, so it's quite high. So if you're, say for instance, the ginger and garlic, the dog's now, again, think I'm cooking with meat. So you can bring it up to a hot temperature, turn it off, and then you can use that residual heat to then cook your ginger and garlic so you don't burn it. Dosas are so good. How do you like your dosa? Easy? I made it before too. It's doable, but so much better bought than, with a huge hot plate. I use a what do I use? I can't even think. A crepe pan. All right. So, ginger into a Ziploc bag back into the freezer. Okay. So easy to grate. And I'm trying to see if a Ziploc bag will help prevent it from drying out in the freezer. I used to just put it raw dogging in there. Probably a bit naughty. Okay. So now that it's spitting and the oil's really hot, I'm going to pause this, turn the heat off so it doesn't burn the garlic and ginger. Okay, turn your heat down, add your spice mix and your remaining curry leaves. spice mix. Okay. Spice mix. Karilla masala, which is the ground spices we've got, which is this. I don't know if we're supposed to use all of it, but we did. Yeah, no, we weren't supposed to use all of it, but we did. A bit more Kashmiri chili. Bit of that. Then we want some fenugreek powder. Stuff stinks. That it smells like sweat. Turmeric and salt. Salt, some turmeric. What should I say? 1/4 teaspoon, so just a little bit. Beautiful. Look at that. Like Jeeba said, we'll add some more oil in there so it's not losing those beautiful flavors. It's infusing into the oil. Oh God, it smells so good. Okay, now we're gonna need our chicken. So turn your heat down, fry the spices, don't skimp on the oil, add the green chilies, add the curry, this stuff. God damn. This smells incredible. Let's have a taste. There's so much flavour going on. And that's what we love about Indian food, is it's just so many ingredients, so much flavour. Oh, so much like layered, like it's spicy but a little bit smoky and earthy, and you know, with your curry leaves. Oh, it's just so good. Curry, you want to mix everything to the point, bring to a simmer. Okay. I think I'm meant to add this back in. With the curry leaf. Go into there. I never had it. A colleague at work organised the dosa man to come and you could eat as much as you wanted for $17. It was on my day off. Oh no! That would be amazing. Should organise it again. Did people enjoy it? Like that when you got back to work? Had people enjoyed it? Okay, so we're just going to toast this a little bit longer. We're going to add some water. Looking for chocolate molds for you for the symbols, and what you're after is not easy. Can you find, can you get the ones, not all the ones you wanted? Yeah, I think that's the issue, because I had to get these from the US. I got a bunch of these from the US, but I can't get the symbols. Might have to get them. How do I get them custom made? How would I even go do that? I wouldn't even know where to go. Lime juice. So we don't have any tamarind, but I think I'm going to add some of this lime pickle. The oil from this lime pickle is really good. And I'm going to add some lime juice in there, because I thought that I had tamarind. But we haven't cooked Malaysian curry for a while. Just to be sure, I'm going to go look in the other fridge again. Do you know who makes molds? 3D printing? thought I had it. When I make cakes twice, I have contracted sellers to make custom molds. Wow. Okay. Like chocolate molds or so you mean? That's cool. Half a teaspoon of tamarind paste. Yum. I'm so happy I could find this. It looks a bit discoloured, but turn the heat off. Blah, blah, blah. Where is the... It's in there, isn't it? The spatula's in there again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Have a taste. Oh. Okay. Okay. Turn that off. So, tamarind paste. Now we're going to use the chicken. I only use a little bit of coconut milk. Okay. So add the chicken pieces in layers. Everything together at the point, bring to a simmer. Add the chicken pieces in a single layer. Okay. Stop. 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 Stop heating. Okay. Oh, I think I was meant to add coriander. I'm pretty sure. And I haven't added the chilies yet, but it's quite spicy. You meant to use green chilies, so I'm just using a little bit of red. Okay. Rosella, why don't you make cakes anymore? Just so busy. I bet you haven't. You want your own time, it'll be your own time, hey? Okay. Oh, that is sensational. I'm gonna add a little bit more of this. Whoops. Whoops. The curry leaf flavour isn't coming out as much as I want it, but I'm hoping in time. Okay. So we're gonna add some more moisture. We're gonna add some coconut milk, and then we're gonna add the. I should have shaken this. It only says like a tiny bit of coconut milk. Oh, it looks so good. The problem is that after a while you can't smell it. And where Exceed will come in and be like, oh my God, it smells amazing. And I'm like, oh, I can't smell it. I don't know how good it smells. You've got to like go out of the house for like 20 minutes and then come back and then it smells good. Okay. Ooh. Oh my God. That is so, so good. Now, chicken thighs. It says to just put them in there, like rather than brown them. I find that a little bit odd, but you know what the recipe says we're gonna do. So chicken thighs. I'm gonna do quite a bit. It's like a kilo. I think. How much did I buy? Oh no, it's about 800 grams. 1.5 pounds. Okay. Beautiful. Make sure it's all coated in the sauce. I'm gonna add a little bit of water just to thin it out. But the moisture will come out of the chicken as well. You'll be shocked. Okay, let's pressurize And then we can do everything else. I'm gonna unplug it, put it over there. Okay. So we're gonna go on high for about 30 minutes. Let's go 25. We'll go from there. And always check it and always add more, okay? That's what a lot of people think with the pressure cooker is like when it's done, you can't ever pressurize it. Yes, you can. Just depressurize it. Like don't let it depressurize naturally. Then what I do is depressurize it, open the valve, let it steam or release, check it. Then if you want to let it like put, if it's good, put the lid back on, lock it, and the heat will kind of repressurize it and it can sit there again for like another 20 minutes, or cook it for another 10 minutes at a time. Okay. So now we're gonna make this dosa, clean up a little bit. My favorite way to have dosa is with mashed potatoes. Unfortunately, we don't have any potatoes. Because we got this idea to make today's stream last night. So this mixture here, you can make a kit. I do make dosa from scratch and it's fermented and it's really nice. But the issue is that you got to think in advance, and it takes like a day or 2 days to prepare the lentils and whatnot. So we're going to make it like this. So here you mix this with 320 mils of water to create a smooth batter, and then that's your batter for dosa. So it's kind of like a lentil rice crepe. They're really crispy. They're so good. So it uses rice flour, urad dal, which is lentils. Urad dal is like a little lentil. Corn flour, and then you've got additions. So you've got like sesame oil, fenugreek powder, and then some preservatives in there as well. But the regular is just rice and urad dal, and then you soak that, let it sit overnight to ferment, then you blend it. Oh, it's good. It's good. So 320 mils of water. Oh, smiles. Put that in there. So this company is called GITS, G-I-T-S, since 1963. Don't know where from. So we want to get 320 mils, and I just use a whisk. This. You do a little bit, create like a paste, and that prevents any lumps. Oh, splash myself. Life took over, got busy. Do you miss making cakes? Do you make them for your friends on people's birthday? Who likes making cakes and decorating cakes? There's something about like birthday cakes and things for friends and family. Just like it's like a part of yourself. That's what I love about cooking for others. Is it's like my love language, showing a piece of you and like something that they love, like a flavour that they love, or you know what I mean? Okay. That's it. So it makes about 8 dosa. And I was saying before is I use a crepe pan. So this is a smaller crepe pan than I used to have. Oh my God, I just broke something. I enjoyed more decorating. The baking was stressful for me, but once baked can fix any, yeah, okay. No? Okay. So, a little bit of this. And just spread it around. Here we go.
Delicious.
D-Wig, welcome in. How you going, guys? How was your stream? Thank you for choosing us. What are you up to today? What were we doing on stream? My name's Molly. We are making Carillion curry with rice, and we're making some dosa. And then I have a tres leches cake as. Should we make that today? There's a redemption for a tres leches cake, a chocolate tres leches cake. Oh, the batter is way looser than the one I made. Maybe that's where I was going wrong. Yeah, it's easier to spread if it's thinner. Oh, sorry, wetter, yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. We're doing Australian snack tasting. I'm American. What was your favourite? What did you like? This is a little bit about who we are and what we do at this stream. Pull up a chair. Come on in. Welcome in, welcome in. Pizza shapes were my favourite. Fabulous. It was a lot of fun, but not too many S tiers. Okay. And the Bob Ross room. We painted with food. Pizza shapes were great. They are amazing. They were even better in like the 90s and noughties. They changed the recipe slightly. A lot of people complained. So they meant to have changed it back, but they're so good. Where did someone make you the snack box, or how, like, was it a pre-bought, like pre-organized one? How did it come? Happy little mistakes. That's it. Okay, so this is the dosa. So what you want to do is, once it's kind of hot enough, it should release. It's like the pancakes. The first one, it was always the annoying one. What's going on? I think I put it on when the pan was a bit too cold. So I'm moving to Australia. I'm here now, so I was just given Hey, cool. So what made you move to Australia? That's cool. Welcome in. Fabulous. Whereabouts are you living? Did you move to Sydney? Did you move to New South Wales? Just stop. My amazing fiance, well, congratulations. Welcome to Land Down Under. Don't believe all of the bullshit about the insects and the animals and stuff. South Australia, beautiful. I love it. South Australia is lovely. How long have you been in Australia now? Okay. So see, as it heats up, it'll release itself, but look at that. Oh, see, I made it a little bit too thin. Should have just left it there, but you know. Vegemite. Vegemite's good. What can I recommend you have? So what did you try? Can you give me a list of the things that were in your... Okay. Please tell me you didn't eat it with a spoon. Surely your wife would have given you, your fiance, they would have given you the right... Why? She made me. Yeah, obviously she's trolling you, okay? Do you want me to teach you? Can I teach you and your community the right way right now how to eat Vegemite? I'll teach you the correct way that most Australians eat it. Okay. I only have multigrain bread, but it'll be the same. So you get your toast. The recommendation that we give our community is always to try it on toast first, or bread, but toast is better. So, okay, very, very important is butter. And for if you really are really nervous or very unsure about trying Vegemite for the first time, a big recommendation is cheese. Okay? This is something we were trying to, like, my husband and I prove to people. We were about 5 years ago, we were on this like campaign of like showing people how to try Vegemite the best way. So Vegemite, some cheese, and butter, okay? So it's a yeast extract, it's the byproduct of making beer, yeah. So Vegemite was a copy of Marmite. It's stronger than Marmite though, and it's a bit different taste. So a lot of people will prefer Vegemite or Promite or Marmite, but Aussies, this is our Aussie version, and it's thicker. So mask everything, Shadi, Gary, we're just a slow introduction to Vegemite, okay? We have so many community members now who love Vegemite because of this reason, the proper way. Sorry, I'm being a bit rude. My toast is in the pantry. Welcome in. Burger rings, good. What did you think? Tiny Teddies, pizza shapes, Whiz Fizz, hundreds and thousands. Did you try? Hold on. If you've got hundreds and thousands, did you do fairy bread? Some toast. You mean eating with a spoon isn't the proper way? No. Neapolitan drinking? What the heck? What is that? Caramel or koala? Good. Cordial? What flavour cordial? What flavour cordial though? That's the question. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I give you toast, and then we're going to go in with some butter. So you want to go to a good amount of butter, okay? Has to be good butter. Don't use margarine. Okay, like that. We had the Arnott's version of hundreds and thousands. Oh, you mean the cookie? The cookie hundreds and thousands. And we had fruit cocktail. That's a good one. I like that. Okay, so if you're just beginning, I would go like that, more to that side. See, this is how myself and my husband would have Vegemite. Spread it around. But like that's how much you want to try. More that side compared to that side, right? Under Vegemite, under avocado on toast, so mash up some avocado is really good as well. And then if you want to go a little bit further, get some like Tasty Australian cheese is the best Australian cheese. It's called Tasty. It's like kind of like an aged cheddar. And you have it like that. Or in a sandwich and fold it over, okay? But on toast, more butter than actual Vegemite. It's so good. I always forget how good it is with cheese. So it should be like a hint, depending how I would usually make Vegemite, I would have it like that, or a bit more. Take it to the edges. That's how I would have it. But I recommend for beginners, you want like that much. You want a hint of like meaty kind of saltiness. Start small and report back. Have you ever had a fairy bread though? God, I forgot how good this is with cheese. Yum. So good. Do you know what proper fairy bread is though? That is spectacular. Okay, I'll show you fairy bread. Very important to me that I show you, like, everyone who is not Australian, Australian culture. Okay, again, you meant to use white bread. I'm using whole meal, multigrain, because that's what I've got. Okay. So you need non-pareils, which are basically sugar, coloured sugar, sprinkles. They need to be the crunchy ones, not the waxy ones, okay? So these are this is the difference, okay? So these are hundreds and thousands, right? These are Jimmy's, or these are like a waxy. So you would be normally familiar with these if you lived in America, guys. They are basically like a coating. They've got a coating, and you can push them between your finger and they kind of crumble like that. Whereas these, oh shit. You guys call these sprinkles, yep. So when we refer to as sprinkles, we usually think hundreds and thousands. See, these are really crunchy. They're basically just sugar balls. So sprinkles, difference to hundreds and thousands, okay? So, let me get more butter. So this is a treat for kids' birthday parties. It would have to be white bread though. Or you can use this, a wholemeal. That's what my parents used to do, but my dad used to hate us having white bread. Take all the way to the edges, butter all the way. It's pretty thick, right? Pretty thick, like that. And then, like that. This was what you would have at birthday parties when you were kids, full of the hopped up on artificial sugars. You can do it like this, or you can pick it up and put it onto a plate and like squish it in there. So this is what we call fairy bread. But adults can have it too. So for my cousin's 21st birthday, my auntie made plates of this, and she did all different catering of other food and things. This was the first to go because it's nostalgic. And so you've got buttery sprinkles, and what I do is I always just fold it in like that, fold it in half. But after a while, the butter, like the sprinkles kind of melt into the butter. It's good. Oh. Yum. Pretty good. So, Australian Education by Molly. What do you think? Would you guys try it? I have a square Tupperware full of hundreds and thousands, and I used to dip the buttered bread straight into it. Yeah, for sure. Okay. But the Vegemite for me is the best. Vegemite and cheese, try it. Or like smashed avocado with Vegemite, because you know how you put avocado, you put salt and pepper on it? Vegemite acts as the salting. Delicious. It's a birthday thing. So it's very popular at kids' birthday parties. Fairy bread. My dog is sitting here. I had that bit. There you go, the more you know. So let's go back to our dosa. Now it's, see how crispy it is? He's a gentle shark today. He is. Look at that. Doesn't get a lot of colour in it. No worries. Thank you for being here. Hopefully we can see you again. Enjoy getting comfortable. And if you come over in the raid, please hit the follow button. Come and hang out with us. Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. This week, Wednesday, we're doing Cuban food. Friday, we are doing pizza. Every second Friday, we do pizza on stream in our pizza oven. Okay. All right. I have a question. I think I've been sleeping on these, and I want to know who else likes these. I bought these for a recipe for the Cuban food. It asked for baby peppers. And, no, it asked for pepperoncinos, I think. So I tried to get these. And I was like, oh, I'm just going to try one. Holy heck. They are amazing. Like this, they're little baby peppers filled with like a feta and cream cheese. Oh my goodness. But I bought a pack, I don't know how much they came, and there are only 4 in there. But I love them, I get them from Costco, half the price. Oh my gosh. Exie was like, how many did you think? I was like, not 4, like maybe like 6 or 8. They're so yummy. They're hard to bite in half though. They kind of taste like a not spicy version of a jalapeno popper. Oh, I could eat all 4 of them, yeah, so easy. Like a bell pepper that's like in oil. So you think I can get these from Costco? I'm down. These are so delicious. I was only getting them out to show you, now I feel like I've got to eat them. See, beware. Thanks for being here. Thank you for your help today. Good luck with work. Hope it all goes well. Okay. You don't need to use the oil, but I do a little bit. Okay. And so I find, you've got to kind of go work quickly and spread it around. And see how it's a bit thicker than it was before? Add a little bit of extra water, because it means that the rice has swelled a bit and absorbed some of the moisture. Look at these. So, how's bells? With these pepper things, can you send me a picture of what I'm meant to look for? The package on here says baby peppers. Is that what they are called, people? Stuffed baby peppers or stuffed capsicums? They're so good. Okay, so when in doubt, if you find that this is like, it's ripping, just let it sit there. Reduce the heat, and then it will pull away from the sides. See, I'm impatient. Don't be like me. Just sit there, just let it sit. Okay. So we've got that. Now we need to sort out our rice. And we're meant to make naan. Oh my goodness. So plain flour. And I've got to get the rice out. Okay. Naan bread from the site. Rosalia there, can you tell me the ingredients of naan? So you can use Greek yogurt. I know it off by heart, but I should do it properly. Like I do my own version. Okay. Good. Like that. There we go. 1, 2, 3, flip. Yes! Look at that. Beautiful. Okay. So into this bowl, we're gonna make our naan bread. So we've got some water, some yeast, Greek yogurt, olive oil, plain flour, and salt. Okay? So this is the recipe for the naan. You won't need any other naan recipe. This is it. This is all you need. Okay, so easy Greek yogurt naan. Okay, so bread flour or plain flour. Now we're going to do 2.5 cups. There we go. I usually do a bit more for Exceed Naan because we like when we make naan, we go hard. The recipe makes 8. Yeah, 8. So I kind of do more because we eat it with our curry and then we eat it like throughout the day. Okay, that's our dosa. No. It's not cooked enough. I hated birthdays when I was a kid. Mum always invited all these kids I didn't want there, made us play stupid games and make cake from a box. Other than angel food cake, I really dislike cake even as an adult. My birthday's 8 days away, no cake. We find that cake is, like there's better desserts for your birthday. We like last year Ixie wanted brownies. Maybe that kicked off our brownie business. But there's better things like birthday chocolate eclairs or birthday pudding. It doesn't have to be cake. Obviously, often there's too much cake. Like I like a sheet cake or something smaller. I love chocolate cake, but I find like sometimes it's just too much. As Warrior Poet Ice Cube wrote, if they don't require, I don't know what that means, enough. Clan. I just realised I have vindaloo tomorrow for lunch with naan. Yes. Store-bought sadly, but that's okay. Still be, hopefully it's good. I have to make a dinosaur cake. How exciting. Is that what he's already asked for? Have you got plans? Have you prepared? I've told you about the cake to the rescue. Have you looked on there to see if they've got pre-made, like ones, they send you all the kit to make a dinosaur cake? Yeah, go to Cake to the Rescue. I'm so disorganized. Let me help you. Let me help you, sister. You bring like these. Surely they'll have a dinosaur. Let me have a look. This is one of the best dinosaur. This company creates kits for cakes. You could do, oh, look at this one. So it's like a number and then you've got dinosaur pieces on it. It's an easy, like that looks like Dorothy. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, there's a bottle. Look, that one's cute. Baby dinosaur with a, can you see it? So, say for instance, I like this one. Maybe Jeff would like this. It is more expensive, but it comes with all the stuff you need. So it has the cake mixes and then a tin that is then you just throw out or recycle. You bake the cake and then it has all the equipment, the fondant measured out, and you just roll it and cut it. It's got cutters and things. Isn't it so good? So you can choose the cake flavour. There's vanilla chocolate or gluten-free vanilla and chocolate. Then you can choose a green dinosaur, a brown, blue, orange, pink, red or yellow dinosaur. Then you can also choose his mask colour, see it's blue. And then the stars, you can change colours. Look. The cape, and then how old he is. They'll give you a cookie cutter of how old. It's so good. So if anyone in Australia, the company is called Cake to the Rescue, and they are great for busy parents who like just want to create an amazing cake. You know, $77, it's a pretty big size cake, and it'll take the stress out of it. It's, you know, I don't know how much they would charge to make a cake like that at a cake place, but I think that's dope. I'd love that as a birthday. I made the Minion one. So I bought one years ago. Gloomy?
How's your food?
Getting there.
What do you got to show yourself?
You want some dosa?
What's your dosa?
This. Yeah, try that. We're teaching people about, I got some fairy bread.
On Indian breakfast day? Yes, I'm sure it's very popular in India.
Yeah. Where is Minion? I swear I've done Minion. Huh? Yeah, I think I did like this. Oh, I don't know. Anyway. Oh. But it's an idea for you, Grumpy. So, naan, back to the naan. So we've got flour. Now we want to add in yeast. 1.5 teaspoons. Salt, Greek yogurt, this guy. I just mix it in and dump. Looking at the side now, they look good, yeah. And you can customize it once you get it, but it just gives you the base. You could, you know, use extra fondant to write Jeff or heaps of options. Okay, so Greek yogurt, we're adding in 4 tablespoons, like that. Some olive oil down the side, like this. Some salt, like that. Hold on, I'm just adding some more. Oh, my pan's too hot. My dosa pan's too hot. That's done. This has gone off, so I'm going to depressurize this. And we want 165 2/3 cup of water. I didn't ask to see what he thought of the smell. If it smelled good. Because I can't smell anything. All right. Here. Asked for a cream of crab soup for my birthday. See if your place not too far away makes it. Okay. I'll make a fig galette for dessert. Oh, yum. When we lived on the farm when we were kids, we used to have a fig tree. I never appreciated it until I remembered that we had it when I was, maybe like 5 or 6 years ago. I reckon if I go back, it would still be there. So this is just my delicious naan bread recipe. Trust me, it's so good. You just mix, let it proof, roll it out. Oh. Okay. Beautiful. Rice. Check this. Hot. Also getting some gloves. Baby. So many beautiful smells. I can smell the curry now. It's come out of the pressure cooker. Okay. So just kind of mix this on your bench just so it comes together. Just kind of like folding, kneading it just gently into creates a nice dough ball. Then we let it rise. It's good. There we go. I use these disposable hair shower caps like that. Put it aside. Now, next we want to check on our chicken. So it was cooking for 35 minutes. So bring it over. Unlock it. Holy Julie, that smells good. Okay, now we're just testing how done it is. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. It's nice and tender. I don't really like to shred curry, but you can pull it apart. So I think it's cooked enough. We're going to put the lid on and we'll just let it, the natural heat will kind of keep cooking it and soften it a little bit further. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Let's have a bit of a taste. Spoon. Little piece of chicken. So we're using dark meat here. You can use it with, can cook it with breast, but I wouldn't pressure cook it with breast, or go for like 15 minutes. Curry is better with dark meat. Oh my God. That is so yummy. It's like sour from the tamarind, spicy, sweet, like slightly bit of sweetness. Wow. That is spectacular. Like a little bit of sweetness coming in from the tomato that we added. And this really spicy, like oily sauce that, look at that. Look at that flavour. Turmeric, Kashmiri chili, giving it a beautiful colour. Oh, that is sensational. You definitely taste like that tamarind in there. Just so you can hear it pressurising itself. Fabulous. Okay. Now, oh no, what we need to do. I was wrong. Oh no, keep doing that. what we need to do, unfortunately, is take it out of the pressure cooker because I need to cook rice. This is the thing. This is, I mean, like an ideal world, you have 2 pressure cookers or a slow cooker or whatever, but so we're going to take that out. I'm going to make the rice. We're going to do like some turmeric spiced rice. You don't need to clean it completely, don't stress too much. So we'll cover that. Oh God, it smells. XC, does it smell good? See if it comes out later. And we'll serve it with mango chutney. We've got lime pickle, we've got our dosa. So we're gonna make our rice. Oh, excuse me, my nose, I'm sniffling. Very rude. Okay, 2 of these. 1, 2. So that means 2.5 of water. Into here we're going to add in some turmeric. Like that. Chicken stock powder. Fresh ginger and garlic we're going to grate in there. We might add some cardamom pods as well. Three cardamom pods. 2 cloves. There we go. Ginger. So this is just a riff off my Rice Baby. There's no recipe. I'm just making up as I go. There is a recipe for Rice Baby, but I'm just doing some seasoning. So ginger, and we'll add some garlic. So ginger goes back in the freezer. Where is mine? Like that. Thumb and forefinger, wiggle it. Peels so easily. And where's my garlic press? Apron's come undone. Good morning, bon dia. Oh, I was gonna say, I forgot. Now I forgot, yeah. We'll put some sprinkles in there, that's fine. Okay. So garlic, ginger, some cardamom pods, and a little bit of clove. Chicken stock powder. One, 2.5 cups of rice. And then what we'll do when it comes out, we will add some, I'm just breaking up this chicken stock. When it comes out, we'll just mix through some butter. Beautiful. This here. 4 minutes. We might even do 5 because it's already hot. I'm going to do 5 minutes. Yeah, because it's already hot, so it will pressurize quicker than when it'll be cold. Okay, so we've got our dosa. Milksword, how you been? How was your weekend? Weren't you going away with friends? Do I remember that correctly? You were doing someone was doing something on the weekend. Okay. So we've got our dosa, we've got our rice, got our curry, naan. What else? Am I missing anything? Greek yogurt, mango chutney, pickle. Weekend was good. Yeah, the rugby. Yeah. How did it go? And yeah, see, I knew it was you. I knew you would go on somewhere. How was it? Who won? Are the lights flickering too fast? They're changing too fast? Bit distracting, hey? It's pretty good. We won 24-12. What type of rugby is it? There we go. Beautiful. Just trying to change this. The lights. These lights. What do we think? Transition fast, medium. Is it better? What do you think? Is that better? Yeah, that's nice. So this is candy. Or we've got rainbow. Stick with rainbow. Okay, rice, that, this, and we're ready to go. 24-12. Okay, so what type of rugby was it? Like, I know that there's rugby union, rugby league, and I've now been introduced to rugby sixes. What's kind of the rules? Like, is it, you gotta do a try? No, is it a try? When you run to the end and touch it on the ground. And then you can kick it in through the sticks, right? Rugby union. Hey Google, what's the difference between rugby union and rugby league?
On the website decathlon.co.uk, they say, with fewer players on the field, rugby league is often faster paced, with more open spaces and fewer players to contest possession of the ball. On the other hand, rugby union is often a more physical game, with more players on the field to tackle and contest possession at the breakdown.
Okay.
To find out more, look for the link in your Google Home or Google Assistant app.
Okay. All right. I'm being a little bit lazy. Usually we let this rise for a little bit longer, but I want to get a wriggle on. It's only 10:50, feels like longer, but we're going to get some flour and we'll dust on here and we'll portion. I think these dosa are coming out pretty good. Obviously they'll go crispier as they cool, just depending how you like them. Okay, curry. How do you like your naan bread? There was a lot of people saying that they love Indian, and I feel like Indian, you have to love naan bread. You have to. Is there anyone that doesn't like naan? Fried bread. What could go wrong? I personally prefer plain naan rather than garlic naan. Okay. Just need this a little bit. And I'm going to get a cutter and a rolling pin. Easy. So I'll take any type of naan, yeah? What's your favourite though, Iris? Thank you for answering my question. What's your favourite way of eating naan, guys? Garlic naan. Hey Google, what are the common types of naan?
Here's a summary from the website lareada.com. Types of naan: plain naan bread, garlic naan, kulcha naan, Peshwari naan, keema naan, rogni naan, and butter naan.
Okay, hey Google, what is Peshwari naan?
On the website sqprofessional.com, they say, Peshwari naan is a leavened bread filled with desiccated coconut, sultanas, pistachios, and almonds. It originates from the city of Peshawar in Pakistan.
Okay. Okay. Does anyone have that? Peshwari naan? Like to dip in the curry sauce, I will 100% eat too much. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm a plain girl. Yeah, me too. Okay, so just creating some naan dough balls. It's going to take from this one. So the recipe makes 8. These are going to make smaller ones. I made it a bit more, but we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. So creating your dough balls, let them sit and rest a little bit. And then don't try and get the sprinkles in from your fairy bread. Okay. There you go. I love dosa. I know Peshwari naan from Bluey. See? Who says you don't learn things from cartoons? Is it one of like the neighbours in Bluey that's Indian, or? I love that. I like butter naan and garlic naan, but I'm partial to roti. See, I don't, which is less fluffy gram flour version. Okay, so depends what type of roti. So I like roti paratha, which is like a really thin, crispy flatbread. Have you ever had that? But there's a different roti which uses the wholemeal flour from different regions, I think. But Malaysian roti, it's like really crispy and flaky. Okay, so just roll this out like that. And then what I do is just sit it aside and then the bubbles will start to rise. It's from the Curry Quest episode where Bandit and Bingo do a curry swap with the Border Collies. Okay. And are the Border Collies... where do the Border Collies come from? They're English. It's weird talking about people as in dogs. They're Kiwis. Okay. Nice, nice. Oh, so you just want to make sure that there's enough flour on this so you can roll it out. That's your naan. Okay. So Bluey and Bingo is the dad. Am I right in thinking that? Bingo is Bluey's dad? Or is Bingo the sister? Bandit is the dad. Okay. Bingo is the sister. Okay. And then what's the mum's name? What's the mum's name? Paratha isn't the version I mean. Roti is more common than naan in India, according to my family friend's restaurant. Okay. I worked there when I was 18. So I think I know what you mean. Like, I think I know what you're talking about, roti, and it's like they fold it. I think it's like much thinner. It's not leavened, is it? I don't think it's leavened. Hey Google, what are the different versions of roti?
On the website tasteofhome.com, they say, if you are following a gluten-free diet, you will love the gluten-free South Indian rotis like akki roti, ragi roti, and bajra roti.
You said buckwheat.
This roti is prepared with the corresponding gluten-free flours mixed with onion and assorted spices.
So roll it out thinner, like that. It'll stretch inwards and be thicker, but then it'll also, if you let it sit, the bubbles will rise. Chili's the mum. Okay. Yeah, not leaven, no yeast. Cool. Give this a flip. Whoop. This one's a big, thick boy. Couldn't be bothered making more. Okay. So this recipe for the naan is on their website. It's so good. I have a thing for paneer kulcha. Tell me about that. But I'm a cheese girl. We could do stuffed naan. You want to do some stuffed naan? Cheesy naan? Speaking of naan and cheese, and I don't have any spinach, but spinach naan is good too. Rice is done. Great. It's all coming together. Okay. So if you want to do a variety of cheeses, this works well, or some cooked on the frozen spinach that you warm and then you squeeze out all of the moisture. So traditionally flatbread's used, like Michaela's saying, because in Nepal, a lot of Indian countries, not Pacific, in Southeast Asian countries, eat with their hands. Muslim countries as well use flatbread to scoop up. It's so nice not having to use utensils and eat with your hands. It is messy to get used to it, but flatbread is fufu as well, used to scoop up, so it makes it easier to eat. There we go. Cheese won't fit in its bag. So it has to cook quickly when fuel is scarce. It was traditionally I have a thing for paneer kilchit. I'm a cheese gal. I did, in fact, have Indian food for dinner tonight, but it was assortment of tandoori stuff. Chicken tikka, chicken malai, shrimp, salmon, lamb. Didn't get any bread with it. Oh no. All right, so like that. So grab your dough ball. And you can roll it out a bit further if you want.
Smells delicious.
Does it smell good? Do you want some cheese naan?
Yeah, I have some cheese naan.
And then, like you would with a dumpling, pick these up and bring them into the centre. Like that.
Bit of cheesy naan up.
Okay. Like that. You don't want to do too much because then it comes through or it creates a big block.
Could you use the pineapple today, dear?
Could you? I might serve the pineapple with the curry, would be nice. Good idea. There we go. There we go. Cheesy naan. Whoop. Okay. Okay, start with this one's been here a bit the longest. Hey Chewy, this curry is, you're gonna like this curry, it's a bit different than what we usually have.
In what way?
Here, do you want to taste?
Where's our lime juice?
Here.
Really?
It was in the, I used it. I thought I used it today. It's in the door. It was, what do you want it for?
I just want to see.
I had the lime juice. Here. Here.
Great. Can you just tell me a little bit about this one?
Where did you find this one?
In the fridge!
I got 2 lime juices now. I couldn't find it the other day. Oh, you were looking at it because you saw that we had another one. Bugger you. All right. That's not what I want. This
You've
is,
forgotten about this as well.
oh yeah, cabbage. All right. Try this.
What's that?
It's our curry.
Looks like it's going to burn me.
Right. What do you think?
Good. Would it go with some rice?
Yeah.
Alright, good.
And we got roti, and so we've got dosa, and we've got naan.
There's a lot going on in there.
Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Very mature flavour.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Very developing.
And now you've roped me in, Molly, you wrangler, you cheese rules. Does.
What do you mean? You didn't like cheese before, Molly?
Head of broccoli, you didn't like cheese before?
No?
Yeah, you can have one.
Oh, it's a bit.
They're a bit plain tasting.
Just have a little bit.
He's taking some.
Just a snack one.
He's taking a snack of dosa. I've been researching screen annotation software for tutorial screencasts. Do you have any experience with those type of tools? Researching for screen annotation software. Oh, so, you know, Exceedon, I don't know if you can use your record. So I would do like, Exceed, what was that program we used the other day with Windows? Quick support. So if you've got a Windows computer, it's a free program it's called Quick Support, and I would use OBS because you can use screen annotation and point to places and things. Because, but it is it's like you're not teaching, you're teaching someone else, so it's like a screen share. But it's depending on how you want to use it, because like this is instead of like TeamViewer, if you're using it to teach someone else on their computer and control their computer. So the first tutorial I made for you the other day was with the OBS. First time I used it worked great. Yeah, OBS is fantastic. This quick support that I was explaining, but it might not be what you need for your use case, because it's more like you're showing on someone else on their screen, like pointing, like, you know, when you're doing, like you contact, I know that QuickBooks, when you're doing like Xero or doing accounting software, they can do a live session with you and control, like show you where to click and things. That's what that's for. But to do it on your own computer, I'm not sure. I can look into it. All right, that's our naan. That's the first one. But the more they sit there and rise, they'll get bubblier.
Delicious.
Delicious! Thank you for the resub. Welcome back. Okay. Oh, it's on low heat, that's why. I was like, why is it cooking so slowly and the bubbles aren't rising? It's on low heat. Okay, so I'm liking the cheese one, so I might do one more. Anyone else familiar with any apps for teaching? Okay, you're an old biddy. Okay, aren't we all head of broccoli? Aren't we all? Like I said, I like this with spinach and cheese. Oh, look at that. That's a big bubble. That's, oh, sorry, you can't even see. Look at that big bubble happening in there. Flip it. Get a bit of oil. Beautiful. Pop it. I like to pop the air bubbles because then it cooks evenly along the bottom. Insert naan. Loom, how do you like to eat naan? I saw you chatted before. I missed it, sorry. About eating curry or something? Yes. So the more oil you put on there, the crispier they'll go. You want like a crispier coating. A lot of places don't use, they put like butter on after. Molly has naan for you. She's saving it for us. Naan for you, she's saving it for herself. Oh, my chat refreshed. Oh, I don't know. I ordered a bunch of stuff off the menu, didn't recognize any of it, lots of sauces. And how was it? In the end, did you like it? This is cheese naan. So it won't bubble as much because the inside is going to be like molten cheese. It's going to be good. Okay. I've got enough to do one more. Cheesy naan. Oh, it's too much cheese. Maybe he'll be a plain one. And we'll get this guy here. He's a bit bigger. Kerry, how was your weekend? How you holding up? Oh, that. It's very complex. It has cheese inside. Okay, let's check out our rice here. Smells good. Hold on. Look at that. Over there. Where's my wheel gone? Ready? Facials treatment. That's it. Woo! Ready? Look at that. I never really do flavoured rice or coloured rice very often. Like I might do coriander, cilantro, lime rice. Well, look at that. Now we're going to add a bit of butter, and this just kind of adds nice flavour. If we can see them, you want to pick out your spices. Guys, this is why I love my pressure cooker. It's amazing. Yes. Okay, look at this. Right here. Ready? Oh, it's so hot. Well, look at that cheese in there. Oh, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. There we go. Look at this. Oh, goodness. Oh, God, it's so hot. But can you see the cheese in there? It's so hot. You can try, though. Oh, yum. Loom says, does Indian food borrow anything from other cuisines? Seems to be entirely its own thing. So a lot of similar food coming from, India's so big and there's so many people that everyone does their own take and their culture. I don't know how old their culture is, but there's some parts of India, Pakistan, Nepal, Tibet have similar recipes, just like South America style, and Europe, like all shared kind of versions of things. Like naan bread, for instance, you've got like a Malaysian naan bread, Singaporean naan bread. Oh no, sorry, not roti, and different shared kind of similar recipes. But India's so big and so many people using their spices. Hey Google, what is the history of Indian culture? In 3 words.
I don't understand.
I don't know. Hey Google, how old is India as a country?
On the website loveholidays.com, they say, while official history books say that India dates back to around 3000 BCE, it's believed that communities have existed on the land for at least 250,000 years.
Amazing. If I did this again, I'd probably use some feta or some other cheeses in there. But this is good. More cheese, maybe. Oh my goodness. I forget how good this is. I don't know why I don't do this more often. Okay. Right, so this is another cheese naan. I don't understand this, Molly. How do you go from bread? Hold on. How do you go from bread to pretzel to biscuit to naan to pasta and everything else with the same 4 ingredients? Isn't it amazing? Just tweaking the proportions of things. That's why, like, there's that famous book that's flour, water, salt, and then you don't even need yeast. Like yeast and you can create natural fermentation. Like it's just flour, water, salt. That's it. It's just, yeah, phenomenal. Like, yum. That's why I love baking and I love bread, because it's so varied and you can, make a completely different texture of pizza just by adding more water or less water or like rolling it out thinner. You know what I mean? Okay. I think we're ready to plate up. That's still in there. I thought I used to. Huh. Didn't I have a big spoon? There it is. I'm breaking this up, but I'm also checking if there's any spices in here. There we go. Look at the colour of that. You could add some like dried fruit or something in here as well. No joke, it's so hard to see these spices. There are probably some in here. Yum. Okay, curry. Where's my curry? Look at this. So, see, you've got this like oily stuff on top. You just want to mix that in. Try and pull out your curry leaves if you can. Probably wish I did more chicken actually. What I want to do is blend this sauce just because of this whole spices, and then you're going to end up biting into them, but it's part of the experience. Okay. Okay, now we need mango chutney with our pickle, Greek yogurt. Okay, so first we start with Greek yogurt, like that. Using a new utensil every time. Mango chutney. Add sweetness, richness. Just cooking this naan. Then we need, where's that lime pickle gone? It's not the best presentation ever, but you get the look of it. Pickle, lime pickle. I'll show you another way of plating as well that's God damn it. Where's this lime pickle at? Anyway. Coriander chutney. And the lime pickle I can't find. Okay. Then we'll do this way. I don't know why it looks, this needs to be wiped. Don't know why it looks dirty. Okay. So some people, some places will put it in a bowl in the middle, or other places will empty it out like this. Like that, in the middle. You've got your rice. I'm just cooking. Okay, like that. Then we go, where's my, see if I have, we used to have like traditional bowls from Nepal, but I don't know where they've gone. I think they're all packed away. Like cute little curry bowls. But this will do. It's a bit small. But you've got to think in India, as well as Nepal, for instance, the curry, the meat curry, is actually very minimal because of the expense of meat. So like your curry would be like that much, like even less. I was shocked when we were in Nepal that you barely got any curry. Because in Australian cuisine or like Australian Indian, we love having our curry as the main, and then you serve that with the rice and everything else goes a second. Just sent to us by Nido. This, it's called coriander mint chutney. Guys, I'm really annoyed I can't find this lime pickle. Because I put it into the food. Did I put it out, leave it outside? Oh, here it is. This one's really strong. There we go. You would usually have like even a few more pickled veggies or like pickled onion. It's really nice. I don't have any pickled onion at the moment, I don't think. I'll look in the fridge. What plating would you eat? What do you like better? She talks like June, yeah. Dosa. then your naan, like that. What do you think? Just seeing if it needs anything else. We've got pickle, chutney. Oh, I want to see if there's red onion. Pickled onions. Go nicely. There we go, pickled onions, love it. Pickled onions. Bit of crunch. Ladies and gentlemen, it's taken us 3.5 hours, but I give you a Karula curry, chicken curry, with fragrant spiced rice, naan bread, dosa, Greek yogurt, lime pickle, lime chutney, mango chutney, pickled onion. What do you think? Exceed, would you like to come and try?
Looks great, Miss Polly.
Which one do you like better? Smells good, hey?
This one.
You? Okay.
But what don't I like about this?
I don't know.
It's one of the worst bowls
Oh,
we own.
yeah, you don't like. He doesn't like the texture of the bowl.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You like this?
Yeah.
Delicioso.
You want to try?
Great job.
And then do you want regular naan or cheese naan? Or both? You want
I'll
both?
try a little bit of both.
I'll give you a plate so you can take it. I think that's cheese.
Hey, Green Bam.
Hey, Green Bam, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. We're just tucking into
We tucker it into, love.
our curry
Damn, there's a lot. There's a lot.
going on.
Yeah.
Oh, there's too much chicken. You've got like all the chicken.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah.
put it in. I was just for presentation, but
Do you want me to pass it to you
there you
or
go.
just,
I'll just chuck it in there.
the chicken?
Yep. Hello. Tuckering into over here is well, nice. What did you get up to today on stream? So this is naan bread from our website. The recipe's there and it's filled with cheese. Look at that. Look at that, Troy.
Yummy.
Just as keen. Excuse me, buddy. I'm not ready to spoon. Ridiculously Midwestern hot dish casserole. Spam, cream cheese. Sorry, hold on. Spam, cream cheese, more cheese.
You like your dairy?
Topped with tater tots. Oh, sorry.
Yum. Great job.
You got all your
Well, so what do you call this? Because I'm
Karulan curry.
Yeah, it's very different. It's much more like a deeper flavour, like a I don't know how to pronounce it. Like explain it. Like a meatier flavour.
Yeah.
Or like a
There's only like a tablespoon of coconut milk in there. Like it's not. It's very flavourful.
like how you would have like a hearty stew.
Sounds like a blockage waiting to happen. The cream cheese and the cream and the top with potato chips. Oh gosh. Wow.
This is like a hearty Indian dish.
Yeah. More traditional.
makes
Yeah.
sense.
That's why I wanted to do something that, because we were talking about like doing this last night, that we love curry and we love the layers of flavour, but I wanted to do something that we haven't done before.
Oh, yeah, there's so much on offer. It's Crazy. Can I take this?
Yeah.
Delicious. Thank you, dear.
Did you take that?
No, I'm good for now.
Okay. Yum. Dairy and salt. Okay. Not a hot dish if it isn't. Hot dish isn't a hot dish if it isn't seasoned with dairy. I love it. Welcome in. My name is Molly. So we stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But if you're in North America, the time zone is Sunday night, Tuesday night, and Thursday night. The schedule for this week looks a little bit like this. Indian breakfast. Around the world, we're doing Cuban food on Wednesday. And then Friday, we're doing pizza stream. We're doing birria beef. I think there's an Alfredo chicken recipe. Let me see. I've got some ideas that I pulled from the Pizza channel and suggestions from the community. Kaz birria beef, beware. Alfredo with mushroom, bacon, onion, feta with mozzarella and parm. Then there was Liz, a Thai chicken pizza with peanut sauce base, cheese, chicken, shredded carrots, onion, coriander, cilantro, bean sprouts. Interesting. And then cottage cheese pizza base from Dex. Have you ever made heroes from scratch? Yes, there's a recipe on my website that actually uses this naan bread that I made, or hold on. All this naan bread that we made. So use the naan bread recipe from my website and then use that as the flatbread. There's the Greek chicken and then there's tzatziki as well. Let me have a look. Yeah, it's a really delicious recipe. Fun fact, I could live off tzatziki. Have you ever made your own? So you can do this recipe with chicken or lamb or pork or beef. The same spices work with a lot of different meat. We sometimes do pork. No, we don't do pork because he doesn't like it, but we do lamb. And then it's linked to my recipe to make tzatziki and the naan bread. So check it out. So let's try some of these. We did the thing about this, right? We'll add some, get your dosa, hold that like that, and either using your fingers, which you would do like this, a bit of curry, pickles, like that, bit of this, bit of curry, bit of pickles. There we go. A bit of everything. And then you wrap it up. The best thing to do is put your left hand behind your back and you get used to using your hand and only relying on one hand. And you scoop. Oh God, so good. Yum. Major smash. Okay. So I linked to the curry recipe in the site. That. 1 minute. All right. What was I going to say? Where's the curry? Damn it. Now I've lost the recipe. I put it in Discord already, didn't I? Nope. Karula chicken curry. Here we go. So this is the recipe for any of my people that are still awake. Make sure you follow Molly. She's one of the first people I followed a million years ago. Hey, thank you. Thank you for bringing your community over. I hope the stream was good, and I hope you have a fantastic week. Oh my goodness, it's 11:35, and I am full. So much good food. I was going to make tres leches cake, but I don't think we've got enough time. I think we won't need like that much food in the house. But tomorrow I'll be doing a stream in the office. Tuesdays and Thursdays we're doing website development. We're on like the final stages of, you know, doing stuff. Hopefully finished by the end of the week. It's 4:35. So you're starting your day or finishing your day? I always get confused if you're up early or staying late. Thanks for streaming. I have that. God, no worries. Thank you so much. So I'll see you tomorrow. As I said, the next stream in the kitchen will be Cuban food on Wednesday, 1 day and 20 hours. We'll be doing some bonillos, I think they're called. This whole time I thought my laptop was charging. It's not. It's plugged in but not turned on. We're gonna do some Cuban empanadas, Cuban chicken like skewers with rice, more rice. Empanadas and sweet potato pudding, I think. There's going to be quite a few things. It's going to be so good. I'm excited to try some food I've never had before. But let's see who we're going to send you off over to. Let's go. Okay, we're going to send you over to Surrender Pics. So lovely. What is she up to today? Beetle Chew, Beetle Chew, Beetle Chew. Nice. Such a very talented, I think she is a pastry chef by trade, but does food at markets as well. Lovely human, beautiful food and drink streamer. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for those who have supported the channel this week and last, or always, with subs, resubs, gifted subs, being a part of the community, supporting me with the brownie business that we're starting and my crazy wild things going on at the moment. I really appreciate everyone's patience and excitement and support. Like the last coming weeks and the next few months, it's going to be crazy. And thanks for sticking with me. Thank you for offering your advice and suggestions and help, like assistance for things. I really appreciate it. So copy and paste this raid call message, and we're going to go see Surrender Pics. It really makes my day when I see you guys raiding with me. It's really lovely, and it's really important to share kind of our community spirit around Twitch and also receive raids. It's a huge thing to give and receive raids. Guys, be good, look after yourselves, take care, brush your hair, be good to yourself and those around you. And we'll see you on Wednesday. Bye-bye. Wrong button.